Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm bored, and today I'm going to do a playthrough of Marvel Mayhem. I did a unboxing and overview of a video on that already, and sort of went through the components. I forgot to mention that in terms of the tokens, it kind of feels like I could use a few more of these hit tokens, but we're about to find out whether or not, I don't know how many is here, maybe 10 to 15 of them is enough. You've got your characters for their hit point tracker, but the quality and card quality of the game is not too bad. It's a little thin, but for this type of game, I'm not expecting it to be sort of that upper deck kind of legendary kind of quality. So today we're gonna do a quick head-to-head game with Captain Marvel and Iron Man, and we'll see how this gameplay flows. We've got their reference cards with their superpowers. We've got their hit point tracker, and this game is for ages 8 and up, 2 to 4 players. Obviously, I'm sure there'll be expansions. I'm sure you can add more. And with more players, you would be able to declare attacks on whoever you want. So it could be a little unfair, a little unbalanced if you decide to gang up on people. But at the end of the day, only one can stand. And it is a matter of playing cards for defense and playing cards for attack and using your special abilities to take down your friendly opponent. So for starters, every player draws a hand of 3, and on their turn they will draw 1 card from their deck, and then they play 1 card. So we're going to play it open-handed. So we've got Captain Marvel with her 3 cards. I'll just put this over here. And we've got Iron Man with his 3 cards. So obviously, playing open-handed, it's a little different, but this is a playthrough. So just here to show you how the game is played. So we'll just start off with Iron Man going first, and he would draw a card, and he would play 1 card from his hand. So we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna play Rescue. Anything with a defense symbol stays on the field until your opponent has removed the defense. They must get through your defense cards before any of their attacks carry over to your player. So Rescue is out there as defense, and that ends Iron Man's turn. Captain Marvel would draw a card, and here she's got a couple options here. She can do an attack, draw another card, and play another card. That's what the attack and card plus the lightning means. And she can also heal, which she doesn't need to do, and she can also do a 3 attack. So she's going to play the 3 attack. So this is a one-off. It doesn't stay out in the field. So I'm doing 3 attack, but Iron Man has the 2 defenses. One of them gets through, so he would go to health of 9. This gets destroyed, and that goes into Captain Marvel's discard pile. Not destroyed. This goes in the discard pile of Iron Man, and that's it. Now Iron Man draws a hand. Obviously, if there was 2, 3, or 4 players, they would each go around in clockwise order to run their turn, and they would declare their attackers. So, if I had Black Panther and Scarlet Witch, maybe they all want to gang up on Iron Man, and they all just do their attack. So you can see that it could be a little unfavorable. I can see that easily especially if you're playing with younger kids. No one wants to lose. And in a battle royale, it's not fun when someone gangs up another person. You can easily have someone just call it quits and leave the game. So you could easily put in a house rule to say you can only attack the person on your left to keep things fair. But again, that's just based on my observation so far. So Iron Man's going to go ahead. He's going to play this card. He's going to do 3 attack because Captain Marvel has no defense. All 3 goes right through. And she's down to 7. She draws a card. And she's going to go ahead and she's going to play this card, which is a defense card, and she gets to heal 1. The number of hearts on the card represents how many hit points you heal, and that ends her turn. So you can see this gameplay is very quick, back and forth, back and forth. And we'll go ahead and we'll play this card for 3 defense. I think I'm supposed to use the tokens to represent the number of hits on the card, but I this is a playthrough, so I can easily keep track of it in my head. So we'll use this one as defense, and he's got 3 defense out there. So now it's Captain Marvel's turn. And let's see. We can go ahead and we'll play this card. So this gives her another defense, and she has a draw card and play a card symbol. So she can play one and she can play another one. So I'm going to play this one. This is a single attack. I get to draw a card and play another card. So you can see you can clearly do a combo here. And this single attack would take 1 damage to that card, which I guess would make sense now to use a token, because I think I would forget. And she gets to play another card. She gets to play 1 more card, which she'll do again. She'll play this card, which gives her an attack on Iron Man's defense. 1 more and that card will be gone. And she gets to draw another card and play another card. So you can see that there's a lot of opportunity. So we're going to play this one, her special, which is whatever it takes. If this card is destroyed, the attacker takes 2 unblockable damage at the end of the turn. So we place this down. We discard these ones because these have been used. And now she has a total of 4 defense protecting her. And once this card is eliminated or defeated, Iron Man will take 2 unblockable or unavoidable damage. So she's done her turn. So Iron Man's going to draw a card. And he's going to go ahead and he will go ahead and play this card. So this does 1 attack, and he gets to draw 1 and play another card. So you'll see I'm going to do damage to this defense because it only has 1, so this gets discarded. So now she only has 3 defense left. And he'll go ahead and he'll play Aerial Assault, which does 2 attack, which is going to destroy this card and put 1 damage on her whatever it takes card. All right, and that ends his turn. So now Captain Marvel, I'm gonna draw a card. And let's see. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So nothing I really want to do here. So I'm just going to play her heal card. So she's going to heal 2. So she's back up to 10. And that ends her turn. Iron Man draws a card. He's going to go ahead and play this one. His suit up. He draws 2 cards. You choose 1 to play and 1 to put at the bottom of your deck. So we're gonna go ahead and, well, they're both the same. So we're gonna put this one at the bottom of the deck and we're gonna play this one. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to do 2 heal. Even though he's already at 9, we'll move him to 10 and that's it. So what's interesting about this one is when I played it, did I draw a card? I drew 2 cards. I did the ability, but then I have to draw another card and I get to play 1 more because his suit up ability gave him another separate ability. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play this one, which does 2 attack, which destroys this card, but gives me 2 damage. Unavoidable damage back. And that's end of Aerial Assault. So Captain Marvel draws a card. Now, clearly, this is my first run through. I've actually never played Dungeon Mayhem. This is my first run through, so I'm more than likely making mistakes. Open to honest and kind criticism in the way I'm playing this, but I'm just going through it based on what I've read on the rules. I'm sure I'll have to make another video to fine tune it if I'm not doing it right. So, Captain Marvel doesn't have a lot to do in attack. So she'll pull this out as well, whatever it takes. Okay, and that does that. And now Iron Man is going to draw a card. And he's going to go ahead. I will play this one to heal 1 and do 1 damage to that card. And that's it. And Captain Marvel draws a card. Heal 2 hit points for every opposing defense card in play, and then choose any 1 defense card in play to be discarded. So the issue, she's not getting any attacks. We're missing out on attacks here, so this is not good. I believe you must play a card, but I'm not sure. It doesn't say that you can pass. So I'm not 100% sure. Maybe someone can comment and let me know. But I'm going to assume that you can, if you don't want to play a card, you do not have to play a card. And in the instructions, it does not explicitly say you must play a card. So she passes. Iron Man's going to draw a card. Oh, that's interesting. So we're going to do this attack. It says, I warned you, choose one of your defense cards in play, remove all damage tokens from it. So I get to remove all damage tokens from that card. And I'm doing 2 damage to this. So this one gets removed and I take 2. And that was that. So this has back to full 3 defense. Captain Marvel draws a card. She's going to play this card for Miss Marvel. Iron Man's turn. And he will go ahead and play this card to heal 1 and do 1 damage. Captain Marvel. I think if your deck runs out of cards, you just reshuffle your discard. Ooh, this is a big one. Okay, so what can we do here? Okay, so here we're going to go. We're going to play this card. You should go play an attack or a heal card from your hand and add 3 to the attack or healing value, then draw a new card. So I'm going to play this one. So it has 4 attack, and I get to add 3 attack, which is 7. So the 3 attack will destroy this card, and the 4 will go right through. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's down to 4, and I get to draw another card. So that was played, and then this was played. So that was a pretty big hit. Iron Man's gonna draw his card. He's gonna go ahead and play this card to heal 3. So he's back up to 7. And discard. Captain Marvel draws a card. Oops, sorry about that. And let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and play this card. Single attack, down to 6. I get a draw and play another card, which I will play. I'll play this card, and then I get to play an attack card and add 3 to it, and I get to heal 1, but she's at full health. So that is a total of 4. He has no defense, so he's going down to 2. So these ones get discarded. And now it's Iron Man's turn. He's gonna pull out his defense. When you play an attack card, deal an additional 1 damage to all opponents, including the target of your attack. I believe that's his special. So he has 2 defense plus the special. And now Captain Marvel, going to draw a card. Oh, interesting. So she plays Super Strength Punch, 2 attack, defeats this card, so this card no longer has its ability. Iron Man's going to draw a card. He's going to go ahead and play this card for 1 attack, which destroys the Miss Marvel card here, or eliminates it. And he gets to play another card because of this symbol, a draw and play another card. So he's going to go ahead and play this one, which gives him 1 defense plus draw and play another card. I'm going to put this one over here. And I'm going to go ahead and play 2 attack, which brings Miss Captain Marvel down to 2. So this card stays in play because it's defense. Captain Marvel goes. She's going to go ahead, play this card to attack 1, which destroys heads up and heals her 1. Iron Man is going to draw. He's going to play War Machine for 3 defense. I think I should, actually, you know what? I changed my mind. I play this one to heal 1 and then draw and play another card, which I will play this one. I'll play that one. All opposing players take 3 damage at the start of your next turn. So Captain Marvel is going to draw a card. Yeah, she doesn't really have a lot here. So she's going to play this one to heal 1, draw a card, and play another card. She will play this one, which is 2 damage to the card. And that's it. So now it's Iron Man's turn. All opposing players take 3 damage at the start of their next turn. So I'm assuming it doesn't say that, doesn't explicitly say that, let's say if I had a defense card for Miss Marvel, whether or not the card would take it first before she does. In this case, she's going to be taking the 3 damage, but I'm just curious about that. So that's down to 7. Iron Man's going to draw a card. He's going to play his attack, which is 2, 1, 2. Captain Marvel, draw her card. She is going to go ahead and play this card to heal 1. She gets to draw and play another card, which she will play Speed of Light to do 3 damage, which will take out this card. So on the next Iron Man turn, she will not suffer 3 damage again. Iron Man draws a card. Ooh, I like this one. 3 attack plus a heal, so he's going to heal to 4. 3 attack, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I actually thought Captain Marvel was going to win this one. And ooh, here we go. She plays the 3 attack, so he's down to 1. Draw a card. Oh, and that's it. He plays Bust a Move. He heals 1, deals 3 damage. 1, 2, and 3. Captain Marvel has died. Oh, that was interesting. Okay, I'm very sure somewhere along the way I probably made mistakes, and I'm probably gonna have to go through either, if this is posted on Board Game Geek already, go through some rule clarification, mainly which would be Iron Man's ability here. This is one of them. When you, sorry, not this one, the last one he played, which was at the start. All opposing players take 3 damage at the start of your next turn. So I do not know if defense cards in play would absorb some of that attack, or it wouldn't be absorbed. It just goes straight to the character. I think for Black Panther, his special ability explicitly says it bypasses any defense cards in play. So, but in any case, pretty fun. That took what, 18 minutes or so to play around. I'm sure with 2 other players it would probably increase that, but it's a quick paced game. I like it. It doesn't require a lot of thinking. There is a little bit of strategy involved in terms of which cards you want to play. You do have a variety of options, especially when it comes to cards that can either heal you and allow you to play additional cards, draw in additional cards. So you may not always want to be going on the offensive and attacking. Maybe you're waiting out for drawing your superpower. I still need to determine whether or not you have to play a card on your turn, but I do not think that that is the case. So there's apparently no hand limit. You start with 3, and as you're drawing cards, and depending if you play them or not, there doesn't seem to be a cap on that. But I liked it. I like the combination. Out of the 28 cards in your hand, you do have some choices to make. I think the superpower abilities for the character makes it unique, and I think that was one of the questions I saw on the forums, was whether or not this was just a Marvel skin on top of Dungeon Mayhem. And because I haven't played Dungeon Mayhem, I really can't speak to that, but I feel like these powers play true to the ability or to the character. I mean, you've got Iron Man, which has that ability to heal or provide defense. that's very thematic for Iron Man. He's got that suit of armor, he's got those special technology to help him, and then you've got Captain Marvel here, which just seems to be dishing out a lot of damage and doing healing. So I like that. It's an interesting balance. I haven't played with Black Panther or Scarlet Witch yet. I think Scarlet Witch would be interesting because she can manipulate your deck or your opponent's deck, and I think that would actually be pretty cool. So there you go. That was Marvel Mayhem, published by Hasbro Gaming, up to 4 players. A very quick, very straightforward game. I actually think I'm gonna like this game a lot. I think this is something that easy to carry around and would be fun to play with my nephews, and they're huge Marvel fans, so I think that would be a nice addition to the many other games that I've been investing in. So hope you enjoyed that video. Hope you enjoyed the playthrough and sort of the overview. Until next time, stay bored.